GM. GM. Trade of the day. So, got long Golem just before I went to bed. I started adding some orders over here. Started to fill here and have some more orders set down in this area here. So the idea was to get long on the bands and with the bands holding with an invalidation below this low here. That is definitely the best invalidation still. So we got a straight up pump into the daily open and off the daily open. Now it's starting to show a little bit of exhaustion on that. I don't know if I don't really expect that 1 hour trend to keep holding. And since it took out the highs all the way back here, need to wait and see what price is going to do. I'm going to leave my position as it is. So I am long. I'm long currently from about 35 or somewhere around there. And I'll just see how it develops. I want to see, I won't add anything up here unless I see type of consolidation I want to, which would be for price to hold up in this area for a bigger breakout. Otherwise, it might just have flushed out there. This could be a false breakout and back down we go. If that's the case, then I'll exit the position if it loses momentum, but I'll keep updated on that in trade of the day, in trading analysis. From the higher time frame view, if you look on the daily across all of the price action, Golem has just had, a year and a half or more of sideways action with a bunch of pumps that just retrace and bumps that retrace and pumps that retrace and pumps that retrace. So people expect the same thing again. I expect shorts probably compiling in, but I think this is the time where Golem can actually, if it's going to go up, it can actually move higher from here. And it's now actually formed quite a nice bottom, base and base and base and base and base. And now we're finally starting to see some upwards momentum. So for that to hold, it needs to close really above this level, this previous high where we've just broken out above. If we get a weekly close above there, I think it can have some sustained momentum for another few weeks, maybe something like this where it has 2 or 3 more weeks of pushing up to 50, 60, 70 cents. If not, then it's just another scam pump, but got a good entry in profit. We'll have a chance to exit it if the position is losing momentum. But the 4 hour bands now, which are below. So basically my entry is roughly around here. My stop loss is down there. And if we come down, you should see it hold the bands if it's bullish. So it shouldn't really go anywhere near the invalidation if it's right and if the trend is going to continue. So for me, that's good. That's exactly what I want. It means I know exactly where I'm wrong. It would mean that we fall back below this high, right? And we would lose the 4 hour bands and the market structure. So this is the low, the 4 hour low that was set. So there's the structure level, which would be at here. And so stop loss is in a good place. Not sure if we're going to have immediate continuation on the long side. But what I'm going to do is just wait and watch and see how it develops over the next day or two. So that's what I'm looking at currently. Where would I add? Like I'm already long, as I said, from when I mentioned in trading analysis. I would like to fill more, but I would need to see probably one of two things. Either we spend a decent amount of time above this black line, so price shows that it doesn't want to go below it, and then we go for a breakout. So if it followed like the red path, and alternatively, if it dips below, chops around, comes back above, and reclaims, that's where it at as well. So if we're looking at adding, I'll be adding to it somewhere over here and then moving my invalidation up. Otherwise, I'll just leave it with the position that's on currently and we'll see how it develops. It's already had a nice move up, Golem, and the question is the momentum going to continue? And I think it can, but I'm also I'm mindful that it's had a nice run up. It might just retrace all the way back down. Golem might just do a full reversal of this whole move and then consolidate more and then pump again at a later date. That can happen as well. So we're riding momentum. That's all I'm doing. I'm riding the momentum. So I don't want to have anything to do with it if it starts coming back down towards these lows. It should hold at the worst case, it should hold the 4-hour trend band and continue to hold the 4-hour trend when it comes down. So we'll see how it goes from there. But I think if it can avoid breaking down over the next day or two, I think it should develop a nice consolidation and be able to move higher. We've got a daily candle, nice strong daily green candle, closing with the highest close since November. Following up with a green daily, big wick on it at the moment, but let's see how it goes. Still 13, 14 hours left of the daily candle, so we'll see how that develops. That's it, GM.